Hello people, welcome back to Food Glam Life. I hope you're doing very well today. I'm going to be shooting a video today that is late in the sense that everyone has done it, probably, but sorry, I have to put some moisturizer on. But regardless of that, I don't care. I needed to check this out or test this out for myself, and what that is that I wanted to see if these Makeup Revolution concealers are actually comparable to the Tarte Shape Tape. Shart. You know what Shart is, right? The Tarte Shape Tape. Now, my biggest problem with both of these, especially for me personally, is that I can only buy them online, and because of that, I don't know what my shade is. The swatches online are ridiculous. For Tarte, for some reason, don't ask me why, but the way they made the swatches look, I was like, oh, light sand is my shade. Light sand? Are you kidding me? This is almost white. Okay, so that was like all that money kind of down the drain, except I do sometimes use it to like really, when I want to be really super duper highlighted and it's like a lot. Then I was like, okay, that didn't work. I can't use that as a concealer. So then I got light medium honey, and this is more my jam. Except it's a little pinkier. I'm more neutral, but I just feel like they don't have that many shades. To be honest, like this is, I love it. It's like my holy grail concealer, but I feel like they need more shades or better swatches online. So then the same thing happened with the concealers from Makeup Revolution. I got C6, C7, and C8 because I don't know what my shade is. So I'm going to swatch C6 and I'm going to see which one matches my light medium honey the most, and if it doesn't, we'll just mix it. That's C6 and then C7 and then C8. C8 is probably too dark, so C7 and C6 look almost identical, and none of them are still like, I guess C7, maybe a mixture of C7 and C6 is what I'm going to go with. And I want to know if I can actually not need to replace my Tarte Shape Tape and buy the Makeup Revolution one. Why? Because these are available in Pakistan, like directly from the company. That's where I got it from tambeauty.com, PK, whatever like that. And they're also available on Daraz. So with my order of the Makeup Revolution products, they were kind enough to send me these two sample masks. They are from the company Face Food. They look like this. It's a Dead Sea Mineral Mud cleansing mask, and they're cruelty-free and vegetarian standard. So I'm going to just, why not, try that first. Also, yes, I filmed this before and then shot the rest of it, but anyway. It smells like, it reminds me of some men's product. It's not my favorite.
So I'm going to have this on for 10 to 15 minutes, I think. I'm going to keep it on for like 10 minutes. Because I don't got time, okay?
Ooh, it's tingling.
I honestly don't even know where you can find this mask, so was there a point of me trying this out? I don't know. I'm sure they're available somewhere. But it's got like kind of a menthol, sort of a cooling sensation. Alright, so we wait 10 minutes and then I'll be back. Alright, so now that my face is all masked up, it feels nice and cool. I will add a little bit of moisturizer. I'm going to use the Versali Rose Gold Elixir. Just going to take it into the palm of my hand. Not doing the Instagram thing today. Alright, so just sort of pat it into my skin so that I could just drink it up. Let's be a little bougie and just do a little bit of this action. This is my Touch Beauty Derma Roller. Now let's get started. I'm going to start with my face makeup. And for my face, I'm going to use, oh my god, have you checked out my video on the Focallure Skin Evolution? I love this foundation. If you haven't, I'm going to tag it below and up on the eye whatever bar. I want to like do like a really sort of dewy look, so I'm gonna, although this is very dewy, I like it, but I want to mix it with a Pro Glow. Oh, and other things that I'll be trying out from the Makeup Revolution brand, which I ordered, are the luxury powder in the shade Banana. It's a lot. And then also, ooh, I'm so excited about this, the liquid highlighters. Look at this. This is in the shade Champagne. Let's just enjoy this. Wait, where is it? There it is. Catch the light, catch the light. Maybe I'll just put on a little bit right here before I put my foundation on. Okay, sorry for being psycho. I'm going to use the Hourglass Veil Primer. This is also a very iridescent kind of a primer, so this should be fun. It's giving my skin a nice slip. Okay, I quickly put my corrector on. By the way, if you haven't checked out my last video, I did this eye look for Eid with the Beauty Glazed Perfect Neutrals palette. So I'm just sitting here and doing the rest of my face. Let's go in with some Skin Evolution. And as we noticed last time, I needed like 2 pumps was a lot. So I've just put in 1 pump. Top it off with a teeny tiny squirt of L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. And both of these are very affordable foundations. Yes, yes, yes. This is so easy to apply, and you can see already it's giving a glow. And in case you didn't see my last video on Focalure, I do have a code with the Focalure Pakistan website, and if you order with them, you can get 5% off if you use the code. I will mention it below. Alright, so we have the face on, so we're completely ready for our concealers. I love this. Honestly, I don't even feel like I need any powder. So what we're going to do is on this side, I will use a combination of C6 and C7 from Makeup Revolution. And on this side, I will only be using my light medium honey from Tarte Shape Tape. And then I will set this side with the banana powder. And with my Tarte Shape Tape, I will set it with my preferred Laura Mercier powder. Okay? I am very excited about this because you guys, as much as I love Tarte Shape Tape, it's not cheap. And yes, it's harder to get here as well. If this can replace it, then why not? Because people rave about how amazing Makeup Forever, no, not Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever does have a good concealer, but Makeup Revolution. Okay, I'm gonna just swipe it over here on my hand once again. Okay, so Tarte Shape Tape is a very full coverage thick concealer, but this in the middle is the Tarte Shape Tape, and it's a lot thicker and fuller coverage than the Makeup Revolution one. I'm going to liberally apply this, and we're only going to sort of use this on the under eye area. So it's blending well on the face. Now, the question is, do I need to set this immediately or should I let it sit? I see a little bit of grayness peeking through. I'm going to go in a little bit again. And with the Tarte Shape Tape, I find that I don't need to apply a lot. That much is enough, and then I can sort of blend it outwards. You see that? And I love the look that this gives and the way it blends out. Perfectly conceals. I mean, there's no question about it. We're not questioning the integrity of the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I'll just use some of the Makeup Revolution to highlight as well. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it. I have to say, I'm noticing a little creasing already on the Makeup Revolution side, and I don't see the same. But let's set it, and then I think I'm also going to do sort of like a wear test, and we'll come back after a little while and see how each of them look. So here on my Shape Tape side, I'm putting the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I love this powder, but I never leave it on for too long because I have dry skin. So I don't really bake, but it's set. I know that much. For the other side, we're going to use the Luxury Powder, which is very yellow. So I hope I don't look like 2 different shades. I'm just going to apply it in the same way with the Beauty Blender. Let's see how it feels. It feels really soft. Oh God, it's very yellow. I mean, it's nice, but... All right, so that's set. Let's apply the liquid highlighter because, oh my God, how exciting. I'm going to do this on both sides, of course. Maybe I put too much. I think a little goes a really long way with this, so this might just be like... That's crazy metallic. Middle of my nose. This I like. Yes, yes, yes. Slinging looks. I still have some on my finger. I'm gonna do the rest of my face and we'll be back. Okay guys, so this is a check-in. This is where the Makeup Revolution side was. So both of them are creasing, of course. Any concealer is going to crease, especially if you have wrinkles, and most of us do because, you know, we're not robots. But this is where the Tarte Shape Tape one is, and there is minor kind of creasing. But look at this. There are full-on lines. There's such a difference that's very visible. And then I asked at home as well, like, which one looks better? Yeah, they're like, oh, this one doesn't look like it's blended well enough, even though you saw me blending both of them. So, I'm not happy with this Makeup Revolution one. Okay, you guys, I am back. It's been a few hours. And like I showed you with the check-in. So this, as you know, is the Makeup Revolution side, and then this is the Tarte Shape Tape side. I'm gonna do this on my phone because I don't think you can see. So this, yes, there's creasing, but here it's just, I don't know what is going on. And then it's like breaking up right here. It's not blending. Any concealer is going to make you crease. If you have lines under your eyes, it's almost impossible for your concealer to be 100% unless you're wearing a mask. But there's generally like no demarcation, and you know, the creasing is very minimal. I had really high hopes with these concealers. That's why I bought 3, just to make sure I had the right shade. But I have to say that the coverage is not that great. With the Tarte Shape Tape, everything's covered and looks very natural. Here, the creasing it's so deep and it's really settled into my fine lines. Like, it looks like they're 2 different people's eyes. This has so many more lines that are going all the way from here to here, but here it's not as bad. I mean, I can literally see these crow's feet and all these lines up to here. And then on top of that, there's this breakdown of the concealer right next to my nose, because I know I took it down over here as well. I don't like the way it's sitting on top of my face. It's not blended in, and that was the feedback that I got from people who are looking at my face, that this side just does not look like it's blended in, and that sucks because that means that no, it's wrong. I'm sorry, the Conceal and Define concealers are not comparable or a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm just going to put it out there and say that I had better results with the Focalure concealers, which I had 0 expectations from. Honestly, this I really thought, I was like, this is it. This is going to replace my Tarte Shape Tape once my Tarte Shape Tape is finished. Although I do have a backup bottle of this, thank God. I was like, that's it. I'm just going to be moving on to the Makeup Concealer and Define. This is going to be my new holy grail, and it's going to just do it. I won't need anything else. I know it's not the powder, because the powder felt very nice and very soft. It was a little like yellow and a little warm, but I'm going to try that out with maybe my Tarte Shape Tape and other concealers. I love my Maybelline concealer. I love both Fit Me and the Age Rewind. I love this. I love my Makeup Forever HD concealer. I love my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. All of those are great concealers. This, I think I'm just going to have as a backup, but they're not going to be my go-to concealers. It's really, really unfortunate. When it comes to the powder, I think I need to sort of test it out a little more. I loved this. The liquid highlighter by Makeup Revolution. This is in the shade Liquid Champagne. This was beautiful. I'm going to be using this a lot. I think I'm going to be mixing into my foundation and trying out different things with it. That is a definite purchase, recommendation. If you're thinking of replacing your Tarte Shape Tape, or you were thinking of getting Tarte Shape Tape and you're like, no, I'll just get the Makeup, whatever, these Concealer and Define concealers, because every YouTuber almost out there, not every, there have been a few who said this wasn't a dupe. The packaging is beautiful. Yes, Makeup Revolution, I'll give it to them for that. This rose gold lid and everything is very, very pretty, but it's not my cup of tea. I could recommend it for people who don't have dry skin and who don't have too many lines and wrinkles under their eyes. So if you have like very, very, teenage skin or something like that, maybe this will be fine. You need a lot of moisturizing underneath your eye. I was very well moisturized, so it wasn't that bad, but the settling into the fine lines and the creases it's real, and it's there, and it's very obvious, and I'm not happy about that. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked the way I tested it out. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you've tried these concealers. I've read so much about these or watched so much about these, and recently, because they've come to Pakistan, so many people reviewed them on their Instagram and were like, oh my god, this is my holy grail. But I'm sorry, I was actually doing this review because a friend of mine asked me what shade she should get for Tarte Shape Tape, which is kind of a hard thing to do because I haven't seen her for a really long time, and I get it, the swatches on the website are really hard, but I told her what my skin shade is so she could decide. And the reason I did this was because I wanted to tell her that, hey, don't bother getting the Tarte Shape Tape, get the Makeup Forever Conceal and Define. But no, I'm not going to be recommending it that way because I just didn't like what it did and how it sat. So anyway, the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealers are a big thumbs down from me, unfortunately. If you don't, maybe if you don't have really bad under eye circles and you don't have bad lines and creasing issues, and then go for them. But for me personally, I did not like them and I will not be reaching probably for them as much, but that's just me. So that was my video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you next time. Take care. Goodbye.